Good evening, this is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from the YouTube channel. I continue my part series, the week that was college football season review, the 1989 college football season, week 9. The games that are played on October 28th, 1989. Let's get into it. We're going to start with Alabama beating Penn State 17-16. Alabama was ranked number 6. Penn State was ranked number 14. Joe Paterno of Penn State needed the last second chip shot field goal by kicker Ray Tarasi to prevent coach's first ever 3-game losing streak to an opponent. Did not get it. High center snap delayed Tarasi long enough for 6-7 Alabama defensive end Thomas Rayam to block a 17-yard field goal attempt and preserve unbeaten season so far for number 6 Clemson Tide. Alabama's winning touchdown came early in the fourth quarter on a 12-yard run by tailback Siren Stacy, who ran for 106 yards and 19 carries, overcoming 4 interceptions. Bama quarterback Gary Hollingsworth completed 4 passes for 55 yards on a go-ahead trip. Tailback Blair Thomas kept Penn State's offense humming with 160 yards rushing. Next, Florida State, the number 9 team in the country, beat number 2 Miami 24-10 as Red Hot Seminoles put damper on a weighted rematch between Miami and Notre Dame by forcing 6 turnovers and converting goal line stand into a magnificent clinching 99-yard touchdown drive in third quarter. Trailing 14-10, Hurricanes drove to Florida State 2-yard line from where halfback Shannon Crowell lost fumble on third down, recovered by linebacker Kirk Carruthers, had 16 tackles, 2 interceptions. Knowles then marched length of the field to tailback Amp Lee's 1-yard touchdown run. Any Miami rally would prove difficult without injured quarterback Craig Erickson, as sub-quarterback Gino Torretta threw 4 interceptions. Miami frustratingly was shut out on 3 drives that reached the FSU 1-yard line by fumble, interception, and loss of downs. Tailback Dexter Carter sealed Florida State's first series win in 5 years with 152 yards rushing, 1 yard less than sloppy nose were penalized as FSU ran for 220 yards against the nation's top-ranked rushing defense, only giving up 45.5 yards per game. Carter had opening scoring with a 37-yard run on team's second play after cornerback Terrell Buckley picked off Torretta's pass on game's first scrimmage. Miami wide receiver Wesley Carroll, meanwhile, had 10 catches for 119 yards. Notre Dame, number 1 team in the country, beat number 7 Pittsburgh 45-7. Playing like defending national champions, Notre Dame posted easy win over recent nemesis Pitt, winners of 3 or 4 last matchups. The Panthers scored our first series on quarterback Alex Van Pelt's 8-yard pass to fullback Ronald Redmond, but gained only 1 yard next 5 times with the ball. Irish powered by 310 yards rushing against a defense that was surrendering only 92 rushing per game. Wide receiver tailback Raghib Ishmael led in the Notre Dame rush of 74 yards, including 50 yards on a blistering touchdown run. Notre Dame defense picked off 3 of the Van Pelt's passes, with David Faster's back Pat Terrell roaring 54 yards with 1 interception for 1 first half touchdown. Michigan beat Indiana 38-10. Next, Ohio State beat Minnesota 41-37. Colorado beat Oklahoma 20-3. Changing of guard in the Big 8 continued as Buffaloes won opening 8 games for the first time since 1937. Colorado, meanwhile, had a defense that was proving its mettle by allowing only 169 yards rushing, 79 yards passing on corn line, 3 of 21 misfortunes of Oklahoma's quarterback Stephen Tink Collins. The Buffaloes rushed for 284 yards with quarterback Darian Hagan gaining 107 yards, and tailback J.J. Flanagan adding 103 yards. Flanagan scored winning points on a 1-yard run late in the first half at end of 53-yard drive that was jump-started by Hagan's 40-yard run. Sooners halfback Ted Long caught 2 passes for 64 yards to become the team's leading yards maker. Buffalo's triumph was first over the Sooners since 1976, first in Norman since 1965. Next, we got the Arkansas Razorbacks beating Houston 45-39. Arkansas was ranked number 13. Houston was ranked number 12. In this matchup, 45-39 in favor of Arkansas, who won this game, matching career-high single-game passing yards in first half. Quarterback of Arkansas, Quinn Grovey, led efficient offense that stunned the Cougars. Razorbacks racked up 647 yards of total offense and scored on 6 of the last 7 possessions. Meanwhile, running back James Rouse, who had 114 yards and 19 carries, fullback Barry Foster had 125 yards and 20 carries, were useful weapons. Racing a 28-24 deficit, Arkansas took a lead on first play of the fourth quarter as Grovey hit wide receiver Dirk Russell for 51-yard touchdown pass. Strong quarterback of Houston, Andre Ware, passed for 34 of 46 for 352 yards, 3 touchdowns. Benny Anders, running back, also threw a touchdown pass. Tricky 60-yard throw to wide receiver Patrick Cooper, the open scoring for the Cougars. It matched Rowley's 65-yard strike to Russell that had Hogs a 7-0 edge early in the game. And finally, we got Arizona State beating Washington State, number 23 team in the country, 44-39, despite school record passing through 534 yards, passing by quarterback Paul Justin. Assurance of Sun Devils victory required 2-yard touchdown run by fullback Kelvin Fisher with 1:02 left, and interception by safety Nathan Ledoux with 33 seconds left. Arizona State wide receiver Ron Fair sets Pac-10 record with 19 catches, 277 yards, and rushed 3 touchdowns. Washington State, meanwhile, owned leads of 17-13 at halftime, 24-23 after 3 quarters before teams combined for 36-point explosion in fourth quarter. Nittany's Cougars tailback Steve Broussard ran for 97 yards and 2 touchdowns and added Wazoo's 3rd touchdown in third quarter on a 98-yard kickoff return. Cougars quarterbacks Aaron Garcia, Brad Gosson combined for 24-31, 419 yards and an interception, with Gosson notching 334 yards in air. Game provided big offense pyrotechnics as Arizona State racked up 651 yards total offense and Cougars romped for 566 yards. So that includes a look at college football review for Week 9. The games I played on October the 28th, 1989. Let's get into the AP poll. October 30th, Fresno State was 25, Virginia 24, Brigham Young 23, Texas 22, Clemson 21, Texas A&M 20, 19 Florida, North Carolina State 18, 17 Houston, 16 Penn State, 15 Arizona, Pittsburgh 14, 13 West Virginia, 12 Auburn, 11 Arkansas, 10 Tennessee, number 9 Southern California, 8 Illinois, 7 Miami, 6 Florida State, 5 Alabama, 4 Michigan, 3 Nebraska, 2 Colorado, and number 1 Notre Dame. So that concludes the look at college football review, the 1989 college football season for the games I played on October 28th, 1989. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Do a video of this magnitude tomorrow. Usually I don't do a video on Wednesdays, but I will do it tomorrow. Look at November 4th, 1989. Keep it from there. This is Rashad Mitchell. Until then, talk to you tomorrow.